We're not done yet! You haven't seen anything! Get ready!
What's good, people? It's your boy Kung Fu d.wulf coming at you with a review of chapter 811, One Piece, Roko. Now, all I gotta say about this chapter is, what? We have in this chapter a super crazy revelation that I'm pretty damn sure like 95% of people that are reading One Piece were not expecting, because I wasn't expecting it. We have Big Mom thrown back into the mix. What? We have Big Mom thrown back into the mix. The Big Mom pirates are thrown back into the mix. I can't believe this. But the other thing I wanted I noticed about the chapter is that in the last chapters of One Piece, we had Kaido's crew, the Jack subordinates, saying that they were getting slaughtered. Okay, right? Now in this chapter, it says, Chopper says that he can save every single person on the island. So did Kaido's crew actually kill anybody? Has there been any death? I just want to know that. Because what it seems like is that Chopper comes in with his miracle cure potion, like antidotes and his super doctoring, and he just cured every single person in Zoe from dying from the slaughter gas. And from all their injuries too. That's what it seems like in this chapter. Because what I'm reading is incredible. Like, when I was reading the last chapter, I was like, the guys from Zoe, the gifters and the pleasures, they used the gas weapon, and I just had the assumption that while I was reading this chapter, I was looking at them and they were stabbing them multiple times and like torturing them and killing them, from what Wanda was saying. But from what Chopper said, he said that everybody can be saved. So I don't know about that. And then we have the fact that the Straw Hat Pirates were dumb enough to actually say that they were going to Zoe when they were escaping the Big Mom Pirates. I remember them saying that, but I'm just like, why would you say that, scream that out, while you're trying to get away from a pirate crew that's a Yonko's pirate crew? Does that make any sense? It doesn't. And I already said this before we even knew that the Minks, who the Minks were, and the fact that that Peckham's is a Mink. I said that before it was even revealed what Minks were, and that if Beppo was a Mink or anybody else was Minks. I said that Big Mom had a Mink in his crew. I mean her crew, and Hawkins has a Mink in his crew, and Trafalgar D. Law has a Mink in his crew. Okay, now the fact that we got brought back that Peckham's is back in the mix, and that we're using Peckham's because he's a Mink to come back into the story, and that he knows where Zoe is because it's a Phantom Island, and he can obviously somehow the Minks have some type of basically, I'm thinking that they have some type of instinctual homing sense towards Zoe. like some type of like instant navigation inside, like built into them, like how like geese know which way to go south, and like butterflies know which way to go, like to migrate and shit. Like some butterflies and like birds and whales and stuff, like they migrate and they have like this internal like compass. Like I'm thinking that the minks have to have this, because how are you gonna find an island doesn't have a log post, does not stay still, it does not stay in one place ever, and it's a living being? There's only one way. You have to have some internal compass towards that is like ingrained into you to be able to find this island. That's why only minks are probably can only find this island. But that doesn't explain how the hell Jack found the island. Like, how the fuck did he find the island? There has to be some secret way to find this island. Like, the minks, I'm thinking that they have some internal compass. How the fuck did Jack find the island? I'm just saying, how the hell did he find the island? Because I'm pretty damn sure that there were no minks on Jack's side. Okay? And Jack just randomly, did he just randomly stumble upon the island? Or did, like, there had to be some way that he found out the position of this island through some outside means. And I'm thinking it had to be something to do with Raizo. And the only thing I can think of is that Adenden Mushi was being used by Kinemon and Kanjuro between Raizo, and Jack, like how the Marines like hacked into like the Denden Mushis. Like they have to have like a Denden Mushi that hacked into Jack's signal, and it had to lead them to the island. That's the only way I could see it happening, that Jack found that island. Because it was specifically said in the beginning of the chapter when Jack arrived that they had never been there. I'm pretty damn sure, because and no one seemed to have like come there in like years. I'm thinking that is not Mink, and not part of Trafalgar D. Law's crew. That were not Minks. Just saying. And the other thing is, Big Mom, what the hell does she have to do with Sanji leaving? I know Caesar Clown definitely has a correlation with Big Mom, but the fact that this bombshell has been like dropped, that Big Mom's crew followed them back, and the fact that that this has something to do with Sanji is just stirring in my mind. Big Mom's crew, there has to be only three things. There's only three ways I could see it going. One, Sanji, he left the island with Caesar Clown because he did not want Big Mom to capture Caesar Clown for some reason. Because I don't really see what his worth is. Well, his worth, he does have some worth, because he still knows how to create massive weapons of mass destruction, these gas weapons, that he knows how to create the smile. But the fact that Doflamingo's not in the mix anymore, he doesn't have as much appeal to people outside of this, like the storyline, because you don't have the backing of Doflamingo, and Doflamingo was basically the go-to guy when it came to everything, like money-wise and distribution-wise. So he's basically, Caesar Clown has been cut off from distribution and money and basically experimental like funds. Okay? Now, we know that Big Mom and Caesar Clown have a correlation to each other, because Caesar Clown basically took a shit ton of money from Big Mom, and he has not returned it or returned the investment for whatever reason. So what the hell does Big Mom have to do with Caesar Clown? Is she fucking around with weapons of mass destruction? Like the gas weapons? Is more than one crew, one Yonko messing around with gas weapons? I don't know. Caesar Clown has many different fucking experiments that he was doing. He was messing around with giants, he was messing around with devil fruits, he was messing around with gas weapons. Who knows? And then there's that liqueur weapon. We don't even know what the hell that is. Okay? And I'm just thinking that has to be one of the things that Sanji took him away because he did not want Big Mom to get them, and they were gonna try to come back and meet back with the Straw Hats later on in the storyline when, I don't know, maybe when they left. So I don't know. The other thing I could think of is that Sanji left because he had to take care of whatever the hell that dead or alive, only alive bounty poster. He had to take care of that business. So he decided, I'm not going to leave Caesar Clown here because the Big Mom Pirates are here. And I'm going to take care of this business, and then I'll meet up back with Luffy. Because Caesar Clown is too valuable to give up right now. That's the second. And then the third thing is just that the Big Mom Pirates not captured, but Big Mom Pirates are basically took in Sanji and Caesar Clown. And they're both with the Big Mom Pirates. That's the only other thing I could think of. Those are the three things I could think are happening. The Big Mom Pirates have Caesar Clown and Sanji. That's the third thing. That's the only way I could see this going down. If there's something else, which there might be, because Oda, he's fucking like the master of like going which way. I can't even Oda, he knows what the fuck he's doing. He can make you think one way, make you think you got the story figured out, and then just whoosh, what the fuck just happened? You could something could just pass right before you and you don't even know. So this this chapter just had me like, what the fuck? But this is setting up for some good shit. This is setting up for some good shit in 2016. We're not going to get a couple chapters because, as we know, there's going to be a break. And what can I say about that? I'm pretty pissed, but, 2 weeks, no One Piece, no Bleach. I'm guessing no Toriko. Damn. But, Oda, you are a master at what you do. High praise. This chapter was just like, I couldn't believe that we were all thinking that Big Mom's crew were scrubs. If you want to be totally honest, we were like, Big Mom, they attacked Big Mom's ship and then they got away from them and they let them do that shit. Come on. But I had a feeling that Peckham's was gonna show up sooner or later because I was like, this motherfucker's a mink. I did not think that they were gonna show up before the Straw Hats came back into the mix. I thought that there were going to be three things happening in Zou. Either Jack was coming back to Zou. Either the Big Mom Pirates were coming to Zou, but way later on, like towards the end of the arc. And they were going to end up like giving a chase sequence or something like that. Or we were going to have Edward Weevil coming into the mix on Zou. Now, we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but it seems like Big Mom Pirates are not coming into the to the Future of Zou arc. And Jack, who knows where the hell he's at. He fucked with 2 admiral level 3 Admiral level motherfuckers, Sooo, Sengoku, and Fujitora. So we don't know what the fuck he's doing. He might be fucked up right now. Highly doubtful, but who knows. And then we have Edward Weevil. We don't know where the hell he was at, because when we were shown him, it was way way in the past, like weeks back. It was weeks back that we were shown Edward Weevil. So, and we know he's after Luffy. So we don't know if he's showing up on Zone closer into the arc, later on in the Zone arc, or towards the end, or in another arc while he's showing up. So this is setting up for some good shit. We still got to know what the hell is happening with Kaido. We still have to know what the hell is happening with fucking Zoe, Dragon, and Blackbeard. It's like, then we have Big Mom, and then we have the Wano, and we got Raizo. Yo, it's like, you can't think of one thing in One Piece and not think of like 1,000 other things. It's like questions, answers, questions, 1,000 questions for every one answer that we get answered in One Piece. It's amazing. Oda, you do your motherfucking shit. So it's Kung Fu D.wulf. Comment, subscribe, like the video. Tell me what you think of the chapter. I'm just thinking of the future. This chapter was a great setup for the future. It was something out of left field that nobody probably thought of. Like, I heard some people were saying that Big Mom captured him, and Sanji's gonna be one of the new chefs for Big Mom or some bullshit like that. I didn't believe it, but who knows? From what I'm seeing, it could be possible. Kung Fu D.wulf, peace.